everyone, welcome to our video. Today I just wanted to talk a little bit about a project coming up. You know, I get to visit lots of different schools as a principal, and when I go to different schools, I've noticed that some of them have beautiful artwork in the hallways, and some of my favorite stuff is something called a tile mosaic. And I thought, well, why couldn't we make a tile mosaic at our school? And why couldn't we make it about something that we love? And so we found an artist who makes tile mosaics, and he's here to tell us about himself and how he does it. So, without further ado, meet our artist.
So my name is Dimitry. I am an artist, and as an artist I paint and I do mosaic installations. Large, small, anything that can be done. Sometimes I like to combine mosaics and paintings on the same canvas. It depends on my ideas, what kind of ideas I gather. So I do a lot of, that's why anytime you see me, you will see a pencil over my ear. Because I do like to sketch a lot, always getting ideas. And I'm standing here in your school, and I'm standing in front of a camera. So I've never done this before. So this is sort of a very interesting experience for me to do a virtual class mosaic. So it's as an introduction to what's something that we'll do in the near future, hopefully sooner than later.
But Dimitry, tell us a little bit more about yourself.
You can probably hear my accent because I was born in a different country, and the country is Russia, and I was born in Moscow, Russia. I started my art education in Moscow, and then I continued my education a little bit in Canada, and then I moved back to Europe, where I spent 3 years in Paris, France, studying mostly paintings. And as I was learning about painting, I did travel a lot, and I did see a lot of interesting mosaic installations, especially in a city like Barcelona, Spain. I was so impressed by that I thought, when I come back to Canada, I'm going to try to do that as an artist, see if I can achieve so interesting artwork on a big or small scale. And when I did come back to Canada, I started a business, which I call Mosaica with a K.
Hey Dimitry, can you tell us a little bit about the art that you create?
In fact, just a while ago, one of my students completed a very small but very interesting mosaic. So it's lots of colors, a lot of colors, and it took about, I would say, about a couple of days to make this small mosaic. And I do have another sample of another mosaic, which I did a while ago, and kids love this mosaic, of course. People want to buy it, say, nope, we're not gonna, I'm not gonna sell it, just let children to look at it. And what I like about mosaics is actually once it's completed, you can touch a mosaic. And of course, painting, you won't touch a painting, but mosaics, and that's what I like about mosaics, you can always touch it gently. I do have another mosaic that I brought in, or I wouldn't even call it a mosaic, it's artwork, of course. It's a fairly large work, and because I like to paint, so we have sections that are painted and sections that are done in tile. And these are exactly the same design. This design and the top one, it's the same design, except this is done with ceramic tile, and this is a painting. The same with the image on top and the bar. Exactly the same, except this is done with glass tile. So I just want you to see the difference between paint and tile.
So you mean that we get to make a tile mosaic? Wow! How are we going to do it?
Of course, for your school, we'll create a large mosaic installation. I don't know if you ever heard such a word as mosaic, but a mosaic is, of course, when you put pieces of tiles together, large, small, could be glass, could ceramic, could be porcelain, marble, or even stones, anything that we can put together to create an image. I was just taking measurements in the hallway, and I think it's going to be about 4 feet by maybe 10 to 12 feet. I'll have to make that decision later. So it's going to be a large mosaic installation done with, of course, tiles. And who knows, maybe we'll add something else. It, of course, later on, it'll depend on what kind of ideas you will present to me.
Well, now you've learned a little bit about Dimitry, the artist. In his next video, he will demonstrate exactly how a mosaic is made. Stay tuned, it'll be awesome.